Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and I hope everybody is staying calm, collective, and of course remaining vigilant on this recent major drop. I did do a live stream earlier today, really kind of addressing the drop in the price on a lot of altcoins, including Bitcoin, XRP, HBAR, and so forth, and really kind of addressing, are we in a bear market or not? If you guys do want to go watch that, you guys are more than welcome to. Of course, do I think that we are in a bear market? Absolutely not. I do believe that XRP will very much, have an incredible alt season in store for it in this year. I think that crypto in general in this year is going to be very exciting to watch. I do believe that a lot of individuals are getting shaken out. I think that this is that major turn of, hey, we got to put the fear into the market, have those weekends shaken out, and that's exactly what's going to be happening. I think that a lot of individuals are most likely going to get liquidated or sell their crypto at fear levels. I am not going to. Let me know if you guys are going to as well down in the comments below, but I know that a lot of you are going to be holding strong. Now, of course, with a lot of what's happening in the market, again, I always say, ignore what's going on with the price for the most part. If you know what you hold, if you know the fundamentals behind something like, XRP, don't really worry about what is happening with price. Just know the end goals. Just know your end goals as well. XRP is an asset that I don't really trade on a day-to-day basis. In fact, I don't even look to sell XRP, or at least all my bag at certain prices. I just trade other assets and pretty much put profits into XRP because it's just the safest bet long-term, because I know the technology behind this and I know where it's going. Of course, trading volume is up because of individuals buying, selling, whatever the case may be. But I will say this. I do believe that we will see a massive bull run for XRP in 2022. And the main point behind that is currently at these prices, it is extremely cheap. And the reason why I say it's extremely cheap is because we know that once a settlement happens, XRP is going to fly. And the reason why I'm talking about a settlement is because things are aligning almost perfectly. We just hear, are you kidding me? Can you believe this? Speaking on January 24th, Gary Gensler, Mary Jo White, William Hinman, and Robert Jackson together at a meeting on the SEC regulation in 2022. And we do see here that this is happening on January 24th. And the funny thing about this, okay, we're going to tie a few things together. Make sure you know Mary Jo White. Okay, understand who she is. If you guys don't, she is the former SEC chair. She is also representing Ripple in the SEC lawsuit, and she even shared her views on the XRP sale and court case. And we do see down here, she told Fortune that there is no way to sugarcoat it and that the agency is dead wrong legally and factually. So we know that she is supporting Ripple. She's the former, chairwoman of the SEC. And the funny thing about this is that she is literally going to be discussing, regulations with the top tier individuals who are at the top of the SEC food chain. And we do see down here, check out the program, securities class actions, litigation plaintiffs and defendants views, and ask everything you've ever wanted to ask but never had a chance. Ask anything that you wanted but never had the chance. That just sounds weird to me, but it sounds like we are getting closer and closer to that settlement. I believe that we could be seeing a settlement by the end of this month. The reason why I say that is because we know that the expert discovery is going to be happening on January 19th, 2022. So realistically in 2 weeks from now. And we do know that this is going to be one last final expert deposition. And this is going to get very interesting very fast. We do see expert discovery is currently scheduled to close on January 14th. As part of that discovery, the parties have disclosed a total 16 expert witnesses. Depositions for 15 of those 16 have been either completed or scheduled to occur by January 14th. And however, due to conflicts in the schedules of various experts and of the counsel responsible for those depositions, the parties request leave to take to one final expert deposition by agreement on January 19th. So this is going to get very interesting very fast. Like I said, January 19th, keep note of it. January 24th, also keep note of it. I just think that these, dates align near perfectly. And when we're talking about everything that's happening, we know that individuals are leaving consensus. In fact, Kavita Gupta, right? She is a large individual name for consensus. We do see she used to be with consensus. She is saying there should not be a monopoly. People are jumping the Ethereum ship. Nobody wants to be associated with an attempted monopoly. And listen closely to this.
Going back to your multi-chain, I think when I started my journey into the space, it was initially Bitcoin and then it was all about Ethereum. But I feel like today in the world, we have so many chains out there and there should not be a monopoly for one. Even layer 2 are extremely helpful when you have like you want to do NFT, you want to do DeFi, you want to do options, you need to use a lower gas fee alternative. And that is why we invest in companies which are basically either helping liquidity move across different chains, smart contract security happening, the native contracts, and basically allowing the whole assets to move from one place to another without user ever realizing that there are like 5 tokens changed in the background. Going back to
And, that is the truth. Like, we need to welcome in other technology. This is not about Ethereum, but there is clearly a monopoly going on with Ethereum. And Kavita Gupta is fairly large in terms of who she is. She built Consensus Ventures and ran it as a managing partner. She has 15 years of experience in finance and the tech world. And she is leaving Consensus. Why do you think that is happening? In my mind, when we're talking about all of these major, Ethereum individuals, these higher ups, we do see here, this Ethereum gate seems to me speeding up faster and faster. My wife thinks I'm crazy. Yes, every other day, the wife is like, who is this Ethereum guy and what is a Ripple? And honestly, it's the idea that this is moving extremely fast. I think that, the walls are pretty much getting knocked down. I think that we are closer than anybody expects us to be to a settlement. And I believe that it is right around the corner. And with all of this in mind, all right, let's talk about a few things. So first off, XRP outperformed Ethereum for almost 5 years up to the moment when SEC Gov filed a lawsuit against Ripple, resulting in major exchanges delisting XRP. Quite intimidating tactic in favor of Ethereum. Huge conflict of interest in the SEC. We do see here, this is what the SEC Gov lawsuit was about. We do see Ethereum in terms of percentages, and we do see XRP as well. XRP was closing the gate on Ethereum. They were getting closer and closer and closer to really taking over as the main second crypto, at least at that point in time, because now we always talk about, what is going to replace Bitcoin, what is going to overthrow Bitcoin. The best part about this chart, though, is the fact that it shows you where XRP was at before the lawsuit. Okay, we were severely outperforming Ethereum in general for us to be the number 2. And, in my mind, if we had the market cap of Ethereum at its recent all-time high, we would be worth $12.24, aka a 15x from our current position. Okay? I believe that we would have been there. I believe that we still would have been in the number 2 spot if it wasn't for this SEC lawsuit. You could see how damaging that lawsuit was for XRP in terms of its percentage, gains, as well as for its dominance. Nobody in this entire community believes that the SEC was helping investors. Nobody in this community thinks that this lawsuit is all factual. In my mind, it is a power play. And the best part about it is that if XRP, aka Ripple, wins, only XRP will be safe, not even Bitcoin. Okay, we've talked about this. We've discussed this. That means that if Ripple wins, okay, it's time to shut the door on Bitcoin and Ethereum. XRP will be one of the only, and I say select few because there is a few other assets that are working with regulators on a day-to-day basis, but so did Ripple. Okay, understand that. But XRP will pretty much be the only asset in the space to have regulatory clarity and be a safe haven for crypto investors. That means that all of these individuals that are invested into Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever the case may be, once the door shuts, once XRP has regulatory clarity, massive amounts of waves will be flowing into XRP at billions of dollars. Okay, and for anybody who thinks that market cap means the amount of money that flows into an asset, it's not. Okay, but I will say this, the amount of money that will flow into XRP will have the market cap skyrocketing and the value of XRP also skyrocketing. And I don't say this to be, a hopium shill or anything like that. I say it because it's realistic. Okay, you got to understand that with the mainstream media attention that XRP will have, the IPO listings for Ripple, as well as the ODL customers rejoining the team, American overall companies rejoining the team for ODL demand services as well, it's going to get very crazy very, very fast. And I believe that we are right around the corner from an overall settlement. And we also see, Ripple celebrating the strongest year ever and laughs at the XRP lawsuit. The reason why I bring this back up is because when you're looking at, Ripple and XRP in general, their volumes have been skyrocketing in terms of usability. That means that in terms of the utility behind XRP, okay, understand that once it is the only asset to get regulatory clarity, I believe that that will actually march us into a utility bull run. I think that we will be in a utility-driven market. I don't think that it's going to be a spotlight on Bitcoin and Ethereum anymore. In fact, I think that there's going to be a massive domino effect happening in crypto where we will see many utility gems that are pretty much being utilized on a day-to-day basis nearly every second of the day. They're going to skyrocket in value. And I'm talking about XRP, I'm talking about HBAR, I'm talking about the many assets that we talk about on a day-to-day basis, including ISO 222 tokens. But I think that this all aligns perfectly with ISO 222. I think that if we do get a settlement around this point in time, January 24th or January 19th, we don't know what's going to happen specifically on these dates. We could only speculate a little bit. But I believe a settlement is right around the corner because all of this is aligning perfectly with the adoption of stablecoins, CBDCs, and crypto in general. So I'm not too worried about the prices right now in the market. I believe these shakeout events are perfectly aligned with what we are waiting for to happen in 2022, which is that massive bull market yet again that we've seen back in 2017, 2018, and even in 2013 and 2014. I believe that we will see alt season, but I just think that this alt season is going to be a little bit different than what anybody really expects. And I believe XRP is going to be, a show stealer, especially if we regrasp the level that we should be at, which that is at, Ethereum's recent all-time high. Not the current price of Ethereum, because even if we were at the current price of Ethereum, we would be at, let's actually refresh real quick, just so that we could actually get that up to date. We would be at $8.89 or a 10x from our current position. And I just want to ask everybody who's watching this, would you be happy with an $8 to $12 XRP? Because I personally would love to see that. I think that that will pretty much give us a lot of closure, or I should say a lot of those individuals who have been holding from 2017 to now a lot of closure with XRP. And I just think that this is just the bare minimum prices. I think that once a settlement happens, forget about a 10x. We're going to see a lot more price movement than anything before, because you got to also remember that I'm going off of the price that we should be at without a lawsuit in mind. I'm also talking about, prices that, we really are just taking into accountability without mainstream media attention on XRP as well. It's crazy to think about how high we could actually go if we do see a settlement this year, which I believe we will see. A lot of people are saying by April. A lot of people are saying, we could see it this month. A lot of people are saying we could even see it, by the end of this year. Nobody really knows for a fact, but I do think that a settlement is going to happen in 2022. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. I seen, even, Brad Garlinghouse say that we could be seeing this wrap up in 2022. I've been seeing, Jeremy Hogan, saying that we could see it as well. There's a lot of individuals who believe that 2022 is the year where all changes, and I do believe so as well. So with all that in mind, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.